Good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. Welcome, welcome. I said good evening, not your evening. I almost didn't start stream today because I was just like, oh, I've got quite a busy weekend and I could just have a Friday night to myself, but I did start stream, so everyone better goddamn appreciate it. I hope everyone's doing well. It's Friday. When did I do? I didn't do a stream last Friday. I can't even remember if I did one the Friday before. Maybe I did. But more importantly, it's the second Black Myth Wukong stream in a week. That's unusual. So yeah, we're here to continue. God damn it, the double thing. I need to. This screen is actually just like, it's so basic. It's so shit. I need to do something different with it. I've got plans. I've got ideas. Do not worry. But yes, I have actually. I have reached out to a friend of mine who doesn't normally do this kind of stuff to potentially spruce up some of the elements of my stream. There is no set timeline for it though, because they are busy. We don't even know how much it will cost, and it's also an area a bit outside their usual area, but it's something they're excited to look at, and it's something I'm excited to work with because they're an artist I trust very much. So we'll see how that goes in the long term. Anyway, we have some ape escaping. Not really escaping. Escaping your fate. That's cool and silly and pretentious. Yeah, we've got some ape type. In fact, no, you're not even an ape because you're a monkey. Because you've got a tail, so you're not an ape. So even that ape escape joke wouldn't have worked, even if it did make sense. God damn. Let's play video games. I was a little late today because A, I'd forgotten I'd moved my PS5 through to the living room to play Claire Obscure, and B, I then remembered that I hadn't properly set up where the sound alert would go. So I was doing that. Alright, so I think we had a couple of choices. So we were at the watermelon fields. There's definitely an area through here. But we could also go south, I think. But it's tough to know because this map is so fucking big. I can't imagine it's going to be the whole map, though. That would be ridiculous. This looks like a boss fight waiting to happen. Or not. Did I fight a boss here last week? What did I do last time? What was the last thing I did? Last week, earlier this week. Non-able. No, I definitely didn't fight him here. Maybe I wasn't meant to come here yet. I can climb up. Jump. Not sure if I was meant to do that, if I was meant to approach from the other direction. Oh well, it doesn't matter either way. No? Why can I not go up there yet? I must have to go around and then drop down. Let's travel to the Book of Bliss and check out what was up there again. I've somehow forgotten a lot of what was going on. So yeah, this takes us along. it's going to immediately sort of wrap round. Oop, no, don't fall. Do not fall. And yeah, we can go to this sort of temple here, but... this tower, I guess. Yeah, this is where we fought non-able, isn't it? Yeah, he was... I hesitate to use the word vibing, but he was kicking about here. Literally. We gathered some plants. Okay, no, so it wasn't here then. So I feel like there would have been more to see. So the other option is to go this way. Which I guess we'll do. I'm hoping we can maybe finish this area tonight. It'd be a nice sort of... It'd be nice to finally finish it and see what Chapter 4's got in store for us. God damn it, I hate this place. Nilgob, thank you for following. The School of Mensis. Ow, 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 ow. I'm currently fighting one of my least favorite enemies in the game. This old buzzard fucker. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. Nilgob. I thought two of them were meant to spawn, or is the game feeling sorry for me? I should really get better at video games. Scottish. Scottish indeed. I'm afraid I don't sound that Scottish. You have to trust me on my word that I was born here. I was born in Scotland. To English parents. Well, that certainly looks like something. Oh, we can target it, which means we can hit it. Captain Kalpa Wave. Oh, it's a boss. Oh, good lord. Ow. Yeah, how you doing? First get Elden Ring, or does it have a lot of unnecessary complications? I'd say it's closer to God of War. It's more like God of War, I would say. Oh, here we fucking go. Oh, I don't like this bleed. Normally normally it's weird that, like, you know, bleeding effect is happening from standing in the blood rather than from losing blood. Oh, bastard. I'm hoping that he is just a phase. I mean, if he's phase 1, he's a pretty easy phase. He's a pretty easy one phaser, but what a threat! It's mostly just press triangle, square, or circle, depending on what's important, and then you can use a special power from time to time. Oh wow, okay. He was really easy. Ooh, I get his essence as well. Open the thing. Oh, it looks good. China seems to have a lot of great culture. What's the animated? Broke the box office. Oh, I think I know what you're on about, but I can't remember the name, and it's annoying because I've seen it pop up a few times and gone, oh, I forgot it's. I could never remember the name. Okay, the Spirit of Captain Kalpa Wave. Well, let's just add that to the boss list. So, boss, new Captain Kalpa Wave. Wave. Boom, defeated. Yeah, no, it's always cool. I like, you know, we like our Chinese culture. It's exactly chiefs we want. Thought yourself mighty, yet ended up headless. From your blood and pus, lotus flowers bloom restless, coaxed, enticed, and stabbed by the words of auspiciousness. Your link to Buddha's wisdom severed, your mind lost in the incense dust, breathless. This is a... We brought up, like, the rather unfortunate translations before. Nejatu. That is not what I was thinking of. What was I thinking of? Is the film I'm thinking of not actually Chinese? It's not Chinese. Shit. It's Latvian, French, and Belgian. I don't know why I assumed it was Chinese. Oh, Neja, I've seen that picture before, but I haven't seen anything about the film. I didn't realize it'd been blowing up. The truest of truth, the kindest of kindness, and fuck this poem, man. I usually try and read this stuff up, but no, it's not happening. The localization struggled, and I don't blame them entirely. It might have just been really difficult to localize. Check the outside, and then we'll go inside and see what horrors await for us in there. Probably should have saved that until the actual fighting started, because I could have got all the benefits from using it. Oh well. Ah, wheel. Looks like there's going to be nothing on the outside. But yeah, no, it's a good game. Like, it's really good, in fact. Like, it's for me, it's sitting somewhere around an 8 or a 9, I think. Like, I don't know what it is. There's something about the like, it's really good. There's just, I don't feel it has the special sauce that some games have. Like, the combat is, like, fine, but Yeah, it's similar to like God of War, and you know the story's good as well. It's just not appealing to me as much. New Thunderclap Temple. No, was it? Was it turn into a fox? Was it? There was something to do with like coming to Thunderclap Temple as a fox. I can't for the life of me remember what it was. I should probably go get that rest point. Ooh, big punch. Ooh, big punches indeed. New Lesser Yaoguai. Overseeing monk. In the temple, all monks could seek guidance from those more skilled. Among them, the monks who were passionate about the first martial arts always followed the second senior disciple, non-able, to practice and train. Their temperament was also similar to non-ables, as they were most inclined to fight for justice, earning the title of overseeing monks. Since non-able was punished by the master and sent to the towers of karma to reflect on his mistakes, the overseeing monks lost their protector. As a result, they often suffered greatly when standing up for others. Troubled, the overseeing monks went to ask the master the solution. The master smiled and said, "If you do not see, your mind will be free from obstacles. The greatest affliction of men is weakness. Close your eyes and focus on your own cultivation." Initially, the overseeing monk covered their eyes with cloth, but when they removed the cloth, they still couldn't ignore what they saw and heard. Then Yellowbrow suggested, "Why not try gouging out your eyes?" Fuck me. From then on, the temple had a new skill named Blind Zen. Practitioners of this art nurtured their minds to be serene as still waters by turning a blind eye to the distractions of the world. But can they truly attain stillness? Perhaps any slight sound would only further agitate their restless hearts. Oh no, he can't see me. I swear I dodged that second one, but okay. Ooh. Worst thing is, I'm gonna have to fight him again. Because I'm gonna rest up. I guess I don't have to rest up. I've only used 2 sips of the flask. Okay. Yeah, I just need to use the fox thing somewhere inside. I know I said I probably shouldn't be looking things up, but, you know, I kind of apparently have paid attention, and I wish I'd paid more attention to exactly what he said. Like, I knew I had to use it somewhere to do with Thunderclap Temple. Holy... This is going all kinds of wrong. Ah. Use 2 flasks to beat him anyway. Literally no difference other than I've used up some of my mana now. Nonsense. Duck game. Oh, what? What's this asshole doing up here? Yeah. So I assume if you're still here, Nilgarb, you'll see that the gameplay is not quite Elden Ring-ish. Or I certainly would have said so. When he hits hard. But so do I. So yeah, as I mentioned, I had to move my PS5 because I've been playing Clair Obscura Expedition 33. I'm still on chapter 1. Like I did the prologue. And I've done a little bit of chapter 1, and oh boy, we might be on to a good one. Ooh. Yeah, so far, I mean, the combat in Expedition 30, it's pretty gnarly, it's pretty tough, and I imagine it's only going to get harder, but it's very satisfying when you do get into a rhythm with it. Like, when you actually start mastering the dodges, in fact, not even the dodges, I've just been like, nah, fuck the dodges, I'm going straight in and learning how to parry in this game, because parrying is just the superior way to play. Getting good at it is, like, objectively the best way to do it. It's great. The characters seem pretty cool so far. I'm gonna get my third party member soon, I think. So yeah, it'll be cool. I mean, I'm hoping I'm gonna get my third party member soon. That's currently my current objective is basically to try and search for who I am pretty confident will become my third party member. But yeah, for such a small team, I know they did a lot of outsourcing, and it looks like maybe used AI art in one place, which is a real shame. Like, it was really shit to find that out. It's weird though, they didn't declare it on Steam that they'd used it, which is interesting, which means they either thought they'd gotten away with it, or it was an oversight with contractors. Because I didn't see a huge fuss getting kicked up before they removed it. Like, someone had noticed it and then they removed it, but it wasn't like a... Like, I searched for it after I was told, and I was like, okay, I can find, like, a Reddit... I can find, like, a Steam discussion thread. I found a Reddit thread which was, like, talking about it after the removal. And then a Steam discussion thread that wasn't that big talking about it, so... But I mean, it didn't help that both the Steam thread and the Reddit thread was full of people going, who cares? Which is, you know, part of the problem. Where the fuck is this clan? Oh, he's there. Big idiot. Chest I can open. It is. Yeah, the 2 character archetypes so far. I've got Gustav and another character who I won't name, even though it's very early game. Still kind of spoilers. You know, Gustav's like the main character, at least so far anyway, so I think it's fine to name it. Yeah, the game has pulled no punches so far, and I appreciate it for that. Ow. Bastard. Oh, he's all the way up there! I swear I pressed dodge in time. My dodge should be... What? That one was my fault. Oh, he can't hear me. Oh, come on. You're Alright. The unrealistic expectations here of, like, what stairs you can and cannot go up based on absolute nonsense, like a little wooden barrier. Completely farcical. Yeah, we're cheesing it a little bit. Alright, where's fucking magician idiot? Big punch man can kind of be left on his own. God, this is a big fucking area. Big temple. Thank God we're finding these little top-ups to our flasks. Alright. We're together now. Fucking... Fight me fair and square here, dingus. Such a big... It's a big temple. Oh, I probably shouldn't have used all my stamina up in my sprint. Nice, get another flask pop up. These guys are nice. Easy kill. Kill singular. Even though there's two of them. Okay. What have we got? The dead end? Hell yeah, dead end. We love a dead end. Wish we got those stairs. Lots of these sensor guys. Probably a good thing, because they're kind of piss weak. Oh, no. Oh, I swear I pressed the dodge button. You hit hard, I hit cheap. That's the way it goes. Right, what have we got? Self-advance. Just increase the base damage. I want to hit harder. Is this the thing I need the fox for? Oh, okay. He shattered the fucking freezy ability. What's this bullshit? Oh. Rough. I mean, I did go in there with basically with lacking mana and no healing, so maybe we should sneak past everything as the fox this time. Maybe that's the better way to do it. I mean, they can hear me, but I guess I'm just going quick enough that it doesn't matter. Although those ones didn't notice me. Ooh. These boys aren't happy. I wonder if non-void will still be hostile. Probably gonna kill these two guys here anyway. There we go. Foxy! Hello, hello, hello. Ooh. Ooh, that hit him hard. And Brannon, Roberto! Want that this thing. Ha! Get fucked, non-void. They indeed have. But I have arrived. There's no overshadowing. People turn Yeah, get fucked, old man. Is this Chinese? It is Chinese, yes. It's made by a company whose name I can't remember. But it's, yeah, very sort of based in Chinese mythology and Chinese storytelling. It's very cool. It's a very cool game. Very pretty game. I don't think the combat's like... The combat's fun, but I don't think it's anything super sophisticated. Few disciples know when non-void took his vows and became a monk. They only know that he was among the earliest to follow their master, making him the most senior and entrusted to many of the temple's affairs. He rarely left the hall, seemingly always engrossed in endless sutra recitations. He was also highly skilled in poetry and painting, having depicted various Buddhas in the West. And the myriad aspects of worldly life, yet he never cherished his creations, often discarding them carelessly after finishing. When asked why, he would say, "I see no true self. Non-void is but void. It's all an illusion, so why hold on to it?" Though non-void seldom left the hall, he enjoyed engaging others in debates about Buddhist doctrines. One day, Abel approached him and asked, "Brother, is killing a sin?" Non-void replied, "Killing is a sin. But if it is for the sake of the greater good, then it is not a sin." Non-Abel countered, "And what is the greater good?" Non-void answered, "It is the realization of void, the fulfillment of virtue, ascending to the land of bliss." Non-Abel questioned further, "Killing not only fails to resolve karma, but also creates more entanglements and obstacles. How can one ascend to bliss then?" Non-void responded, "If I do not enter hell, who will? If not killing leaves harm for others, isn't that a greater lack of virtue? Non-Able laughed. Brother, you yourself said you would enter hell, which shows that killing is wrong no matter what. Good ones naturally receive blessings. There's no need for you to make things complicated. Non-Void hastily explained. Entering hell is just a metaphor. The essence is to suffer for others. Non-Able interrupted. Nonsense. Killing is killing. No need for all these convoluted justifications. Brother, the pretense behind justifying killing is the real sin. Hearing this, Non-Void was momentarily speechless, as if reminded of something from the past. From that day on, the two never debated again. Oh. Fuck. Yeah, you're right. The stream captions will be over the game captions. I will move... Sorry, I can hear footsteps. I will move those. I apologize. I hadn't even clocked. Where to put them? I guess I could... Could I put them here? Just put them over me. That looks unreadable. Could put them up here, I guess. That hides boss health bars. Ugh. What to do, what to do, what to do. I think it's Mandarin, but I couldn't tell you for sure. Right, let me see. Let me have a look at the caption settings then. Why are the caption settings? Oh, don't tell me they're in the other window. Let's try and fix this. They are in the other window. Good. Good, good, good. Lines... Let's make the line length 35. The cap. That should now put them on 3 lines, I would have hoped. It has, but the line length... Ugh, I don't like the line length there. We are working this out slowly, chat. Okay, let's... The one problem with doing this is it means that they'll be fucked in the next one. Let's put that back up to 50. Let's put that up to 4. What happens now? What happens now when I speak? Oh god, no, that's even worse. Bear with me. Bear with me. Alright, let's try this. That looks okay. A bit cramped is the only thing. It's not great, is it? You know what I think we might need to do? Alright, put that back. Alright, captions. Let's put that back to... It was 50 and 2. Okay, captions are back to what they were before. What we'll do is, just for now, for this game... This won't be the norm, but for this game what I'll do is I'll move this stuff up here. And I'll put like a grey box behind it or something. Or I'll find somewhere to put it. So I'll put the captions in here. Not ideal, but it is what it is. And then, where do we put this? Help me, guys. Where does this go? The caption settings again, so I can return to HDMI 1. Can I... The text, can I get like a color behind it? Background color. Like, I can get a background color. It looks kind of hideous, but... Like, theoretically that could go that... Oh, no, that just... No, I think the whole thing needs to have... What if you place it just above where the captions used to be? That just looks... Maybe what I should just do is just put the captions above the in-game text. Maybe that would make more sense. It's like, what if I put the captions here? When there's dialogue being said, I'll have a look and we'll see. We now just need dialogue to appear. You know what, we'll get an opportunity for that though, because if I go over to... Now, where on... Now I need to remember where the goddamn fox was. Was he here? Was he in the Forest of Felicity, or was he much further back? Oh, I've got an ad break soon as well. God damn it. Oh yeah, no, there's not the fox, the monk, sorry, there's the monk. So hopefully we can get some dialogue and I can position the captions based on that. Okay, that's not so bad. Does that look dumb, chat? Or will that be okay? Guangdong, so it might be Chinese. Oh, okay, Cantonese, I don't know. Yeah, I'm afraid I don't know the differences. I don't know the specifics either. Does that captioning position look okay? I could always, if we encounter a boss fight again, I could always try and put it just under the boss health. That's always an option as well. Maybe I need to find an alternative for the game, for the game total and boss. Like there are alternate ways I can format that output text to make it like column. So I could eat into the chat box a little bit for it. That's always an option too, which is what I used to do, to be fair, until I moved to having this more detailed data. Like, I guess technically as well, I was looking away when there's... Well, the dialogue isn't hidden by it anymore. The dialogue is drawn underneath the captions now. It's just whether those captions look okay. But if I go boss, current, and if I go non-void... So this is what it looks like with a boss as well. So there is some space to... There is some room to spare. So theoretically, you know, I could... I say there's room to spare. I guess the only risk that comes with that is if I was to say beyond some ridiculous number. Oh, God. So if I was to go into that file and just manually set it to something absolutely insane, but something that I think could be representative of a game. So if I go... Oh, fuck, where is everything? Streaming... Where on earth is it? Is it just in my C drive? Death count. Stats, deaths, and if I go display... Well, although it does feel like captions on an alt... Yeah. So if I was to change that to... Let's say I was on 999... I don't know. 4444... Yeah, you can see I kind of balance the width around, like, what I think could be a potential worst-case scenario for this stuff. Like, triple-digit boss, quadruple-digit game, quintuple-digit total. It should really be 444. It's like the worst character. So that's why that's spaced the way it is. And yeah, I guess with just Black Myth Wukong, it's just unfortunate that it blocks the in-game captions. But typically in games that won't be the case. It's exclusive to this game. And I don't actually think it looks that bad. I'm gonna swap sound to my speakers real quick. No worries. Wonder if there's someone else I can speak to give you a dialogue example. Let's just unset that boss again. Boss defeat. And that should sets the text back to the correct values. I'm very pleased with this little program I built. The thing is as well, I actually technically wanted to support more. Like I like the idea of being able to support DLC as well. Just up mowing the lawn, so it's trying to kill for fair. So like I could have game DLC boss total if there was a DLC. But that runs a risk. If that happened, I would probably just reduce the text size, to be honest. I think like that's something that can be done because the DLC isn't going to be something that changes dynamically. It'll just be something that is set for the game because I'll be doing a DLC playthrough, you know. 25% of the overall lawn. Jesus Christ, an hour and you only got 25% done. You must have a big fucking lawn. Yeah, I'll give you a. Yeah, okay, there you can see the game captions there. Whoops. Fucking massive is also a bit overgrown. Ah, right. Oh, the ad break's in progress. Well, that's perfect timing. I'll be right back, folks. But yeah, I hope those captions looked alright. You can even see you can actually see the little loading thing at the bottom there. That's kind of a good representation of where the in-game caption subtitles are. If I go settings as well, display, accessibility, subtitles, they don't have... It's a shame they don't have subtitle size, because subtitles are kind of tiny, even on my big-ass monitor. Oh yeah, the fox. Have a look at this agate jar. Module that increases defense. So what does this do? Ooh. Ooh. Chill resistance. Oh, it is just a rare. It's not an epic, so they're all kind of... I'm gonna go with the Tiger Tally, actually. That's pretty good. What did I get here? If I had to sit by the bonfire. Not a problem, Cappybot. I'm actually literally about to take a break, which actually started about a minute and a half ago, so apologies for that. I'll be back as soon as I can. I'm going to go to the bathroom and... Yeah. Yeah, burb. I was just saying I've moved the... There. Look, Brandon, if you're there, you can see that's where the in-game subtitles are versus where my captions are. So I don't know if how that looks, but now you can actually read what's being said by the NPCs. I'll move it up just a touch more so it's not super close. But I know it's not great, but it's not blocking anything major, I would say. Yes, welcome, Cappybot. Very welcome. And it's literally just for, actually, to be honest, I'll be playing other games with subtitles in the future, but we'll take it as we go. Because we need to make sure the captions are on screen. Like, I don't like not having captions. Top of the screen's probably not ideal, so we kind of want them above the in-game subtitles. The bottom left, where that Black Myth Wukong logo is, there's just not enough space. The captions would be too small in there. They'd be unreadable. Oh, you know what? The ad break's basically done anyway, so... And Brandon's probably being forced to watch the ad just now. Right there is the best spot. Yeah, I think it is actually good, and as long as most other games don't break their subtitles too much, I can just move it up and down based on the game's subtitling position. Yeah, oh no, exactly. But what I mean is, when I play normal games as well, fucking normal games, when I play games in English, I usually have the subtitles on as well anyway. And I think it makes sense that I should treat those as the same kind of accessibility needs as games in foreign languages that have subtitles. No, because I'm Polish and I'm cool. That is true, Cappybot. I know you have no ad because you're Polish and you're cool. Brannon might have had an ad, though. Trying to think we could make this stuff in my backyard. I think the best thing to sit inside of a parking lot that could hold 10 to 15 cars. Okay, yeah, it's pretty big. Similar scale to my parents' backyard, actually. To be fair, that can take a few hours to mow if you mow all of it. But theirs is like split up into like the main garden, and then there's like a wall that goes sort of through it. It's really weird. It's a weird shape. Well, not just non-Chinese, you know, any foreign language, any English language game, I'll still have subtitles even though it's in English. And any foreign language game will need subtitles regardless. I do bother sometimes though. I had an ad once in your stream. Oh yeah, I remember you saying you did manage to get the one ad that's made it into Poland. Have I got anything I can give this guy? No, I haven't. Okay, that's a shame. Alright, so we've cleared this part. We haven't actually checked this bit of the court. Yeah, oh, we kind of have. We'll carry on regardless. But yeah, I think the captions position do look okay. And look, it's right below the hints as well, so you can read the loading screen hints, and you can read the in-game captions. Getting ads at sports stream is definitely small back. Yeah, ads are fine. I don't mind. I mean, generally, if I find an ad really frustrating, I will just it does what it needs to do. It subscribes to the streamer, like. As well. And to be honest, when you're a small streamer, like, I mean, not that I get a lot of money from ads, but, you know, it adds up a little bit because, you know, as a small streamer, you typically don't have a lot of subscriptions. So the fact that you will even if nobody is, like, actively financing you through subscriptions or bits, you know, you can still get a little bit of revenue, however small. I'm very lucky in that I have 4 people who subscribe to me. And a lot of them don't even actually attend the stream. They just sort of switched on a subscription, left it, and I asked them, do you not want to cancel it since you can't really turn up to stream that often? And they're like, no, just keep it going. And I'm like, it's really nice of you. So. I ask a question? Oh yeah. Yeah, no, that's rough. I'm sorry. Normally I stop to run the ad break, and I figured I would, but then there was only like a minute left, and it was like, ugh. So normally I would, normally I stop and just put the stream and be right back when there's an ad so no one misses. But there was no content being missed, you know, it was just me reorganizing where the captions were. God, there's a lot of these big boys with the rocks. I dread to think how many points Brannon has. That's the thing. I wish as a streamer we could see how many points members of our community have. Like, obviously, if you do, like, third-party app points, which I did for a while. 145k. Okay. I'm at 13.7. You gotta remember as well, Brannon has 145k, and he's already purchased Great Soul status as well. So Brannon's total, plus all the other stuff he spent souls on, Brannon's probably accumulated a total of 200,000 watching my streams. I'd say Brannon's accumulated a lifetime total of at least 200,000. Because yeah, I think Great Soul is 50. Lord of Cinder, sorry, not Great Soul. Lord of Cinder is 50,000 at the moment. It may have been 30,000 when Brannon bought it. I think I did put the prices up at one point. I think I'd originally been doing a thing where I was going to put the price up every time someone bought it. So it was like, you know, early adopters can get it for cheaper, and, you know, obviously you have a limited number of VIP spots on a channel, so. But I've kept it at 50 for now. Well, lurking a lot. I have like 300,000. I mean, if you think about how many points I've got on like Tori's stream, but I keep spending them. I think I've got 70,000 on her stream just now. When you factor in that I've bought art redeems at least 3 times, possibly 4, plus VIP. Yeah, Brannon could just decide the next 6 games. I have a feeling that I haven't actually decided because I hadn't really thought about it because it's never happened. I feel like if someone redeemed that one, I would possibly either make it 1 redemption per person until that game is completed, or 1 redemption full stop until that game is completed. How did that not break the fucking stasis? It's wild. Bronze Buddha pendant. Curios. What do we get from that? So that increases 4 Bane's resistance. Not bad. I think 4 Banes is just all 4 elements. Tori stream all the time. Yeah, I mean, I spend my points in Tori stream all the time. Like, it's so difficult. I love redeeming Gao, but because it's cheap and it's lovely, but I'm trying to save for the big one. I was going to add a game for Road to 10k. I just look at Ninja Guidance and just throw an old school Nintendo hard game. Yeah, I mean, I think that would be valid. Like, the requirement is basically just a game. So generally, the recommendation is a Souls-like. Like, there are some things I may flat out say no to and refund the points based entirely on criteria. But I feel like Ninja Gaiden kind of falls within the scope from that. Oh god, monks from the. How is this a boss fight? Beyond being a fucking awful thing. It's got the same moveset as the normal one. I hate these things so much. Let's take the worst enemy in the game and make it a boss. I can't believe I just died to that. I couldn't even tell. Ah. Giving the jack. No, I don't think Lego games would be on it. Boss new monk from sea. Stupid enemy. I hate to see a Toho game being played on stream. God damn. Yeah, I don't know if a Toho game would qualify. Based on my completely arbitrary and undefined stats of what qualifies. But, you know. I honestly haven't really thought about it. I'm not sure if it fits. Like, so far, if you think, like... So there have been 2 kind of exceptions to the Road to 10,000 that have sat out with the usual. So almost every Road to 10,000 games has been a Souls-like or, you know, a sort of difficult action-adventure game like this. There have been 2 exceptions to that. One was Resident Evil 4 Remake, which was, to be honest, was just an excuse to play it because Resident Evil 4 is one of my favourite games. And the other was Bolt Gun. Because of just a stage. We haven't turned it out since it's a Metroidvania. I mean, I'd consider it, like... I guess I would have to do a bit of research on the game and be like, does this fit? Is this a game where dying a lot happens? I guess Diablo 2 didn't really count either. I mean, I only died 6 times. I did 2 full playthroughs of that. And the deaths were all incredibly stupid as well. Oh god. Yeah, there's 2 of them. say that as if they're even remotely difficult. I mean, yeah, like the redemption is like it's not a guaranteed, you know, you get your game kind of thing. All right, minions, deal with this idiot. Okay. Oh no, I was frozen there. That's not fair. Is he dead? Okay, yeah, he's dead. Hoarfrost. Idling on the light of day, by night, remorse comes out to play. Okay, yeah, I know you guys can't read the whole thing. Actually, you can read most of it. Transforms into monk from the sea, weaving strikes with blizzard's grey, sun launching attacks. Oh, okay, we finally get a second transformation skill. That's cool. Too faded play class. I guess to walk through content. Listen, I played a class that got to summon. I played the fun class. But yes, I played a class whose entire thing is to never be in combat. I'm not sure if I want to kill these big guys. I want to fight these big guys. They're distinctly irritating. They're not really getting in my way. You know, they're kind of shit guardians, if you ask me. Where is he? Oh, he's up there. Give me the flower. Like, there's no set rules to it. I think it just, the rule is, game is difficult, game dies a lot, ideally a Souls game. I think it was more there to sort of encourage finding weird Souls games I probably hadn't heard of, because you know you've seen my backlog list, so you could theoretically use it to make me play something make something higher priority on my backlog, which I guess is the boring way to do it. I feel as well the game has to at least have some degree of story. I don't know if Toho games have stories. I don't know anything about Toho games. But I mean, hey, what you can do is if you really want, you can redeem it. And the worst I can do is say no and refund the points, and then lose all trust. Toho games all have a storyline. Interesting. Well, it's up to you. I am tempted. There is a part of me that is tempted to disable that just for the moment, because I kind of already know what I want the next game in the series, what I want the next game in the series to be. Oh god, that is a big thing there, and the reason for that is because I want to make sure that I finish it this year. Like, I'm trying to prioritize 2025 games this year. Just that you get proper storylines you have to deal with playing on hard difficulties without continues. Oh, without continue. Oh, my favorite. So like my general sort of goal is like, and I know is like, even though I have like backlogs I want to work through, because I like participating in like Game of the Year discussions, I want to try and, if there are games on my backlog, I'd like to try and prioritize the ones from this year first. So that way I can like log them and like put them up, consider them for Game of the Year awards when I take part in backlogged Game of the Year stuff. Now, is that a boss or is that just a big enemy? We're gonna find out. Do I have nice self-advance? Should be able. Yeah, I can self-advance. Oh, and look, we've unlocked frost damage. Yep. I might take that one, actually. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's find out. Is he a boss? I can transform him. He's not a boss, so that's good. Not sure if transforming into a fiery enemy is going to help much. Ah, he's not so tough. This guy's considered a lesser Yao Guai. Why did that not open the portrait gallery? Clay Varja. Buddhist scriptures describe the Vajra as a guardian warrior of the Buddha, tasked with upholding justice and eradicating sin. Since the fat monk in yellow took back the new Thunderclap Temple, magnificent new pavilions and pagodas were built to hold gatherings of his devotees and attract more believers. During one such gathering, two devotees met for the first time in the main hall. Upon seeing each other, they immediately felt a surge of suspicion and wariness. At that moment, the abbot had a statue of a Vajra carried in. The statue stood on four legs, wielding a steel trident with a wrathful expression, but it had a peculiar hole in its chest. The abbot introduced the statue, explaining that it was newly crafted and imbued with a particular spiritual power that could discern right from wrong. One of the devotees hurried to the Vajra and said, "May the Vajra eradicate all deceitful swindlers in the world and grant me justice." This man was known for being gullible and often fell victim to ruses, yet he never dared to seek retribution. The other devotees quickly followed, saying, "May the Vajra eradicate those who gain unfair advantages, and then complain incessantly, granting me peace." This man was a dishonest merchant who frequently sold substandard goods and was often persecuted and cursed by his customers. Hearing each other's wishes, the two began to argue fiercely in front of the statue. The Vajra's eyes suddenly moved, and with a swift motion of its trident, it killed both men. Flames then erupted from its four legs, incinerating their bodies completely. News of this event spread quickly, shocking the folks around the temple. Some accused the abbot of using sorcery to deceive people, while others praised his profound Buddhist wisdom and extraordinary powers. Regardless, no one dared to disrespect him. Fan games like Toho Lunar Nights tend to be much longer since they are frequently only adding bullet hell elements to other game types. I see. Oh wow, we've actually fought all 50 of 50 Yao Guais. Lesser Yao Guais. Oh, did I not read this? Oh, I didn't read this. Ah! I don't want to read this. Years ago, Yellowbrow crossed a bitter lake on a towered ferry. Upon disembarking, he discovered some strange fish clinging to the ship's hull. These fish, known as Hei Luo, had a single head but 10 bodies, making them bizarre and fearsome. Who's your fave music artist? What, just music in general? Ooh, that's a tough question. I don't listen to a lot of music, to be honest. I'm a fan of, like, I do like Nightwish. There's like Nightwish there. You know, I quite like them as a band. Like Baby Metal actually is probably up there. I really love Baby Metal stuff, especially the Rat-a-tat-ta. It's really good. They saw Yellowbrow approaching. They wondrously bowed and made noises indicating their desire. Yeah, my music knowledge is like kind of there. Get to the bit of it. Yellowbrow laughed and said, "With your strange forms, others would surely reject you, but I find it interesting you take in what ordinary people would not." With that, he accepted these strange fish as his disciples, clothed them and taught them how to read and transform into human forms. He even allowed them to practice freely within the realm of the New West. One of the fish squires was particularly robust and had a fierce temperament. After mastering some techniques, it would ambush at various spots in the temple, waiting for opportunities to attack Yellowbrow when he went out, striking without mercy. Yellowbrow, however, enjoyed these encounters and would seriously engage in combat with the fish squire. Most of the time, he would simply sweep it out of the hole with a swing of his spike shaft cudgel. Through repeated defeats, the fish squire realized that close combat was futile. It independently devised a technique involving throwing snowballs with its limbs, hitting targets with uncanny accuracy. Once in the Forest of Felicity, even Yellowbrook was hit several times by snowballs, nearly freezing into an ice block. Instead of getting angry, Yellowbrow was delighted and unprecedentedly bestowed a new title upon the Hilo fish squire, Monk from the Sea. He then assigned it the task of cleaning the inner courtyard, which conveniently allowed it to ambush anyone it wished to, especially the Yellowbrow himself. Though they followed the same master, the disciples' experiences and purposes and their practice varied greatly, leading to vastly different treatments. Yeah, in terms of music, I've been listening to the Has Been Hotel soundtrack a lot recently. Big fan of that. Like, I listen to the odd video game track from here and there. I said Baby Metal's probably the one that appears a lot. Baby Metal, Nightwish. I have a soft spot for Dragon Force as well. I know it's a little cringe, but I do kind of like them. Takes me back to being a teenager. When I was a teenager, apart from that, I pretty much exclusively listened to like symphonic metal. That was my teenager brand, and I like that. You know, I also actually not exclusively. You know, I listen to a lot of Paramore, old school Paramore. I've listened to some of their newer stuff, and it's good, but I don't listen to it as much. But my music taste is like really, really limited. It always has been. I've never had a broad or even good taste in music. Something that one of my pals who's really into his music used to always chide me for. Like, I thought it was, he just couldn't get over the idea that I just didn't listen to music that much. It was like a foreign concept to it. Ooh. New spark. I'm in no rush with the sparks. We do not need to fight two of these dudes at the same time. Absolutely not. Oh, there's a top up there. How about yours, Cappy? Who's your favorite music artist? Did I describe Fortnite as cringe? I don't think Fortnite's cringe. My issue with Fortnite... I mean, I have an issue with Fortnite. I don't like it because I personally think that what it does is it bastardizes media. So whether or not the gameplay is good or not, and I think it's alright. I'm sure I would probably enjoy the mode, the no building mode. Like, I would probably find myself enjoying that on a purely gameplay level. My issue is that I just hate that it's become a fucking slop pit for every bit of media that's ever existed, and I think all that serves to do is cheapen that media. But that's a very sort of fucking pretentious take, and I'm fully aware of that, but it's a pretentious take I hold. Like, I don't like dilution of media. I like the media to sort of be within its own context, because otherwise it just all becomes part of the capitalist slop. But I wouldn't begrudge people for enjoying it. Maybe people my age I'd begrudge for enjoying it. But I certainly wouldn't begrudge younger people for enjoying it. Because they are definitely the target market. forgot I can't jump with this. Oh! Oh, wow. Holy shit, I've never actually seen someone die whilst on fire. That's brutal. So I think if it's just actual people, like pop artists, I think that... Like, that's cool. Oh, right, no, sorry, you're on about the music thing again. Like, I was saying, their inclusion in Fortnite, I guess I have less of an issue with, because they're, like, just actual people included in a piece of media. Whilst when you have other media included in the media, that's what drives it up, but yeah. I know you're, yeah, I remember you saying you're a Sabrina Carpenter fan. Oh god, this place is huge. What? It's another one of those big things, and I've got no magic to kill him with. To be fair, I didn't have any magic to kill the last one with either. Sometimes in life, the prudent option is to fucking leg it. We've pretty much gone on a loop anyway. I know very little of the Polish music scene. I would say the grand total of my knowledge of Polish music is from one of their Eurovision Song Contest entries that I really liked, despite it being ridiculous. Sweet albums are so good, pop is kind of generic. That's fine. As we said, music to each their own, right? I mean, most media to each their own. So there was the song I'm remembering specifically was there was a Polish Eurovision entry called Slavic Girl. I think, was it Slavic Girls or We Are Slavic? It was one of the two, and it is just ridiculous. I think it was scored quite highly with the UK public, which is incredibly funny because there is exactly one reason why it's. I mean, actually, you know what? It's quite catchy. Subtitles broken, by the way. Never mind, not anymore. Sometimes they do break a little bit. Sometimes maybe I'm not facing the mic properly, and that's the problem. Although, if you can hear me, then you think the subtitles would pick up. The Twitch caption, this caption plugin is not amazing. It does have its faults. It does fall down. It falls on its arse a few times. A few times. That's a real sentence. Self-advance. Honestly, as much as I like the magic stuff, I kind of like being just strong. Oh wow. Neither of the streams I had in my background are still streaming. Like, I normally have a couple of streams open as well to farm points, you know. Sorry, I'm just putting... Yeah, here's the Eurovision, the Polish Eurovision from 2014. It switches to English halfway through, and their music video, the official music video they produced, is all in English for any of the English speakers in the chat. And it's actually a bop, man. I fucking love it. But it's also, yeah. I'll just say, it's also, yeah. I don't think I really need that much will, but... Ooh, that's one of the first few times that sensor idiot's actually hit me. Different one. This is good too. That's the one I remember. I don't watch a lot of Eurovision because it's just insane, and it's an insanity that I think I can only enjoy when I'm sat with friends drinking. Which I think holds true for a lot of people who watch Eurovision, to be honest. I wanted to double check the right just to make sure that I didn't miss anything. Run. Run past all the lightning boys. Oh, no, door! There we go. Dealt with. I don't think there's anything else up here, but I just wanted to double check. Actually, no, I don't think I went to over to the right here, actually, did I? No, this doesn't look familiar. Yeah, I've got this bit to explore. Oh, piss off, man. What? There we go. Yeah, also Eurovision's hard to get behind because I know that the UK entry is historically always pretty garbage. I really liked the Eurovision after Brexit though, because it was very clear everyone was upset with us. Oh my god! He's back! Oh, our boy is back! Oh, look at him standing up in all his fucking glory. What a king. A king among beasts. My friend.
先前在黄风岭一无所获，不得已，只好来求黄眉老佛。来到这小西天，拜问佛爷爷才知，我这一生为他人虚度，少了许多快乐。不走了，为己活，才自在。 佛爷爷说的对，纵情自愈，无忧无虑。
Indulge and you should be carefree. Oh no. So you can become a hedonist. This would be a better conversation if one of his hairs wasn't fucked and spinning around.
想当年，我家大王也曾在佛地修行，连他的孩子也是菩萨的弟子嘞。 如今我皈依佛门，也算是追随大王。我劝老友就留。想当年，如今我劝老友。
Got new good equipment. 36%. When the gourd is full, the first sip replenishes to full. That is a tactically good gourd, but my legendary one also just gives me so many fucking seeds. Like, maybe if that upgrades a lot, it could be absolutely based, but body fleeting powder. Use all actions cost. Ooh. Pop that and then charge a fucking big hit, and like, although at the same time, stamina depletion, it has come up, but it's never like a massive issue for me. Like, the reason I don't invest a lot of stuff in stamina is because it's never really felt like a massive problem. Like, it's had its moments, don't get me wrong, where I'm just like, oh fuck, I need to recover just a little bit of stamina. But that's always been it. It's like, oh, I need to recover just a little bit of stamina. I'll back away from the fight for 5 seconds. Tree over there. We like our trees. Oops. I mean, there's some okay stuff that comes out of the UK culturally, I guess. There's been some good video games. But I also don't like how, as a country, we're one of the #1 exporters of transphobia. You know, that's a shit one. And unfortunately, I have a horrible feeling that's going to possibly come across in our media in the next few years as well. Now that basically the Supreme Court's effectively legalized it. And yeah, that has happened. Our Supreme Court has effectively legalized discrimination against trans people. Regardless of what they say the actual intentions are, it's just transphobic bollocks. And something that I am incredibly ashamed of as a British citizen. It's something I'm incredibly ashamed of. Is considered a representation of my country's views. Thankfully, I have no great love for the UK, so it's not like it's some massive sort of... Oh. Celestial Nonary Pill. Massively increases maximum stamina. That was a big increase. Your recommendation, brother. I'm still Breaking Bad. I'm gonna watch Better Call Saul after. I still plenty to watch. I don't know what to watch after. I mean, Better Call Saul is like the same length as Breaking Bad, so that'll get you through a while. Well, I can't remember if we discussed it or not because I haven't. This is nothing on us. This is just me. I have an appalling memory. Apologies. Shit, that was gonna happen. Squid Game? Have you seen Squid Game? I feel like you have, but I can't remember. Badger Armor. I did watch both seasons, yes. Okay, well, season 3's out later this year. I think there's been a new teaser for it recently. I haven't fully watched it. I think I saw a TikTok of an AI voice telling me what's happening in it, you know, because that's where we live with our media right now. Summary, yeah. Alright. Hey, well, let me open up my my media stuff. How are you with how do you feel? How are you with anime? It took a long while to say that very simple set of words. I haven't seen any anime now. Really? Let's start. Which one is the best? So one of my favorite animes. It depends. It depends what you're sort of looking for. So I give you the jokey answer, which is one of my favorite animes, is K-On! Pokemon's anime. Definitely wouldn't consider it very high up if you're looking for the best anime. But Pokemon is anime. But it kind of gets put into the lumps into the... Is it anime? Is it not anime category? It's a bit weird. Then Pokemon, yeah. I mean, it depends how much you like Pokemon. I think the first... So, in terms of anime that I really like, I think the first 2 seasons of Digimon are very good. But if you want one of my favorite animes of all time, is Attack on Titan. I think Attack on Titan is up there among the very best. Pokemon is 100. I mean, yeah, like there is no denying Pokemon is anime, but because of like how it was released in the West, it's often lumped in as the not anime. There was a Fortnite collab with it, which is one of the things I dislike about Fortnite. Again, collabs with things that should not be collabing. Because in my opinion, it cheapens the media that is Attack on Titan. But again, that's a very pretentious take, and I'm fully aware of that. Ooh. Honestly, whoever designed this has been watching too much of John Carpenter's The Thing. Alright, so... Let me bring up my spreadsheet. My spreadsheet isn't actually complete, because it's like, I only started doing this like last year, where I've been tracking episode scores for stuff. In fact, I wonder if this is a better place to do it. So if I open up anime, and if I go TV shows... rating. So yeah, so a few amazing TV shows. Attack on Titan. This is anime specifically. K-On!, which is a very different kettle of fish. That's fair enough. When I say K-On!, I mean spelled like that. Neon Genesis Evangelion, although honestly I wouldn't recommend watching that until you're a washed up adult. As a kid it'll be as a young person it can be a bit like its themes are a bit, I think, a bit heavy, and it's also a bit of a trip because it was written by the creator of it was like going through severe manic depression when he wrote it, and it fucking shows. K-On! Or something. No, it's K-On! So K-On! Is about a high school music club, and it is great. There is also another one of my favorites, Madoka Magica, which is like an inversion of the magical girl anime trope. Toradora, which is just an adorable slice of life. If you want more music club stuff, Butchie the Rock. This is me just going through some of my top rated ones on my account. Demon Slayer, right up there. So that's like all the 10s and 9s for anime that I've watched. It's not all encompassing, but gives an idea. What have I got here by rating? Oh, of course, actually. Those names are so hard to remember, I don't know why. Probably because they've got like a... You're probably best writing them down. Actually, if you want live action TV, here's some shows that are actually incredible. All of them. No particular order, although I recommend one of them above the others because it's only 5 episodes. Let's not get into that fight. Did I really rate that high? I'm just sort of writing them all down. There you go. There's a bunch of shows. Oh god, I didn't bracket any of them. Sorry. Let me fix that. There you go. So there's some shows. There's some of my high-rated shows as well. So... Chernobyl is one of the best bits of television media ever produced, and I stand by that. It's only 5 episodes long, and each of the 5 episodes is a masterpiece. Actually incredible. Incredible stuff. And the director of Chernobyl is also the one directing the Last of Us TV show. Not as successfully, but I have a feeling a lot of that is to do with trying to reconcile with the source material. Alice in Borderland is really cool. If you like Squid Game, you'll probably like Alice in Borderland. Not quite the same, but, you know, there's similarities, I guess. Has Been Hotel, just a really fun animated. Just a little bit too late on that. Ah, easy. Last of Us is on HBO. Yes, Last of Us is on HBO. Chernobyl is also HBO. Alice in Borderland, I think, is Netflix. Has Been Hotel is Amazon Prime. Shogun, I think, is HBO as well, actually. Anime, all the anime, I think almost all the anime can be found on Crunchyroll. Although K-On's quite a hard one. K-On got bounced around a lot. I don't really know what happened to it. I've got it on Blu-ray, which is why I don't really worry about where it is anymore. Same with a lot of the anime I listed there I have on Blu-ray, which is why I don't really worry too much about what service provider they're on. Oh, it wants me to fight both of them at once. Haha, how about no? Oh, God. Oh, he's getting aggressive now. Yeah, get fucked non-pure. Okay, he's buffed up that again. Ooh. Can't believe he's got a fucking Thanos gauntlet. That's easy. Have I mentioned this? But Legathon submissions for this year are open. Oh hell yeah! Legathon's cool. I've not caught them every time, but I've tried to tune in every now and then. I think it's a pretty cool event. In the vast sky, snowflakes drifted down, covering the exquisite palaces and towers and blanketing the mountain ridge year after year without ceasing for a moment. In stark contrast to this relentless snow, Non-Pure was someone who constantly sought to shirk his duties and laze around. One day, while Non-Pure was on guard in the side hall, Ready to respond to his master's call at any moment, he heard the sounds of a fight outside. Thunder Rhino Master came running to report that some unknown Yaguai from the mountains was trying to force his way to see the master. Non-Pure nonchalantly replied, "You go out and deal with him first. I'll grab my spade and join you shortly." Not quite the voice I was going for. After Thunder Rhino Master left, Thunder Rhino Master, what a name, left the side hall, Non-Pure sat back down on his meditation cushion, reclining lazily. Outside, the Yaguai loudly demanded to see the Buddha of the future and to become his disciple while the sounds of the fight grew more intense. Thunder Rhino Master returned to ask for help again. Non-Pure stood up and said, "You and the two overlords hold him off. Do not let him in. My spade's blade is a bit dull. I'll come once I've sharpened it." After a while, the noise outside quieted down. Thunder Rhino Master came back to report that the Yaguai seeking guidance had been accidentally killed by the overlords accidentally. Non-Pure praised, "You did well. Throw the body into the dry well so it doesn't dirty this place." Hearing this, Thunder Rhino Master sighed inwardly, lamenting the Yaguai's ill fate. If another brother had been on guard, perhaps the Yaguai might have actually met their master. Unexpectedly, when discarding the body, Thunder Rhino Master discovered that the Yaguai had talismans for summoning fire and lightning stuck to his body, indicating he had come seeking revenge against their master. At this news, Thunder Rhino Master was both shocked and secretly relieved. I hope that was at my run. Despite last year's disaster, I think I told you how last year went. I think you did. Remind me again, though. I think you've told me, but I might just have as we've established, my memory is awful because I'm bad. I mean, the quality was absolute. Did you tell me this? Maybe. Yeah, no, I think you did. You were having like the internet. Your internet speed wasn't able to keep up with it. Like whatever you were streaming to the RTMP server was just having a rough time. In fact, does Legothon even use an RTMP server? Oh, I've restored half my magic. We've got an ad break coming up. Do we just say fuck it to the ads and just play for another half hour without a break? Just raw dog it. I'm not feeling I need a drink. My glass of water is still plenty full because I've been not hydrating. Insufficient mana. Oh no. I know I'm bleeding my stamina here. That one down. That one's down. Okay, go on. Focus on the other one now. Yeah, maybe I'll rent that. I have to have all my stuff. By the way, that is rough. I mean, that's the thing. Upload speeds, like, generally upload speeds will be a tenth of whatever your download speed is if you're lucky. Like, domestic internet is not really built for upload speeds. Fuck. So, like, that's why I have gigabit, because, yeah, I get like 1,000 down, but the crucial thing is I get 100 up. Which is what enables me to stream at maximum bitrate. Because the thing is as well, like obviously when you stream, it's not just about the quality you stream at, it's also the bitrate you stream at. It's the combination of the two. heal. I need to heal. Let me heal. Ha ha ha. Get in the bin. I bet they respawn. Okay, I'm just gonna start the ad now. Why not? We're not taking a break this time. This will not be the norm. It just so happens to be tonight because I don't need to move. Because yeah, I stream in 1080 and I also stream at like a bit rate of... Technically I'm streaming at 5.8k, but... Because I remember I would stream at 6k and then Twitch would complain I was streaming above the bit rate. Because every now and then it would dip slightly, tip slightly higher, and I'm like, I didn't want to get in trouble with Twitch, so I set it to 5.8. I probably could go back to... But more importantly, I record at a 10k bit rate. So I'm actually streaming and recording, which is what puts strain on my graphics card, which is why I tend to do PlayStation games. If I stay home to stream, I just have one. Move my setup closer to the router. Fair enough. What sort of upload and downloads, what sort of download and more crucially upload speed do you get at home? Oh, thank God. That sound. That sound. Music to my ears. Do I have any... Oh, I don't have any shards. What have we got here? Model of just cooldown of all mysticism spells. Why not? This has to be near the end, because... You know what, actually, I'm going to take a quick bear back just so I can go to the bathroom. But other than that, yeah. But I won't be gone the full 3 minutes, hopefully. Be right back. We back. Well, right now my setup's in my room. It's so shit. It's about 10 meg for both of them. 25 times more. Oh, I come back just in time to get a cheap views. Oh, mate. Oh, it's not showing up for you guys. Yeah, someone called Trampled Antagonism 22 APJJS. Possible ban evader has rocked up. They are a ban evader, so they've been banned. I'm sorry you guys didn't get to see that. Yeah, definitely do a test stream. Like, that is the important part. Oh, wow. Celestial Pairs getting their fucking usage here. Oh yeah. Will. Oh no, the big boys didn't respawn. Even the devs were like, haha, no, we're not going to make you do that. I have a feeling that this might be the end game. Call it a hunch, you know? You know, we've got nowhere else to go. I'm still confused as to what this bit was about, the watermelon field. But oh well. We can always come back here. Yeah, the most important thing before you do any stream is to do tests. And with OBS, you know, OBS will show you what your frame rate's like. Like, I can literally see here that my current upload speed is 5. My current bit rate is jumping between 5.6 and 5.8K. I've been live for 2 hours, recording for 2 hours. CPU's 12.5% usage, getting the full 60 FPS, and I've dropped 0 frames since I started stream. All of which is music to my ears, really. You know, whenever I see even a single drop frame, I'm like, what? What caused it? Why am I dropping a frame? I love that we've got like this ghillie suit. Is it time for end of act boss? Boy, I sure hope so. Big baby.
很久以前，我与金蝉子还是同门。他是个认真的人，看不得灵山从来祥光瑞霭。
God, that's some impressive artwork. Imagine the artist who had to model all this shit.
他说，凡诸众生
That's actually insane, man.
慧根，何以只有你我高高在上，其他人就只配磕头烧香？我说，因为他们不如你我。后来，他犯了大错，重入轮回。 又收了几个徒弟，可结果如何？徒弟死的死，逃的逃，连他自己也躲了起来。要我说，这些去取经的都是废物，信什么狗屁如来？不如我自己来。
Uh-oh. Yellow brow. Sorry, I just wanted to get the boss in there now. I'm probably going to regret taking away that lightning resistance ability. They always do the teleporting shit. I'm taking advantage of that, getting more damage from magic spells whilst... I fully expect Yellow Brad to have a phase 2, because I feel like so far I'm fucking I feel like so far I'm kind of owning him. No, obviously I'm out of magic at this point, but... Ooh, wow, whatever that was, we stopped it. That's huge. His animations and the visual effects here are incredible. Okay, yeah, I thought so. It has to be a phase 2. So yeah, we probably shouldn't have burned everything in phase 1. Obstinate fool! Nice. My sack awaits misguided fool. No, not the sack! No, I don't want to be in the sack, mate! Star Wars theme because of Star Wars season early. That's cool. Oh, Jesus Christ. Pretty epic final boss fight. They really know how to fucking make the end of chapter boss fights. Oh, it's another monkey versus our boar friend. Sack.
竟养出了此等厉害妖物，估摸老贼借了大师兄的道行，把这破袋子又缝补了一番。一起上，先杀出去再说。
Oh, so it's the okay. How does this work? Boss list. We have fought the macaque before. Boss, new Mac. Chief. Macaque sack. Boss rename. Macaque. Sack. I just want to rename it to something more clever. Macaque Chief. Sack. Cool. Oh, it's fully restored all my stuff. Holy shit, that's epic. There's a lot going on in this place. We kill the copies. It means that I can get some help fighting the real boy. Oh wow, we broke him. That broke instantly. Nice. Okay, we defeated him. Does that mean we defeated Yellow Brow as well? Fucking first time on the Macaque Chief, but it made it very clear we beat him. Pretty cool cutscene, like the way it's all shrouded in the fucking darkness and everything. It's very good. And we're just fucking wearing all this fucking old ginseng, I should say. Ooh. Evil sword. Do it. Fucking Emperor Palpatine up there. Another bald, wrinkled fucker. Oh, am I the Macaque Chief now? Do it, Anakin. I don't know how I'm going to count this boss fight, because I don't know what happens if I die. What happens next? Like, do I have to fight the Macaque Chief again? Is this a 3-phase fight? We have become Old Monkey. I feel like that fight I don't know. The Macaque Chief knelt with his back hunched, folding his dark wings before the golden Buddha statue at the feet of Yellowbrow. Yellowbrow raised his hand, pinching the feathers, and said, "Such crude methods! The one who dared to use them on you, monkey, was truly ignorant of the ways of the world." With that, he waved his spike-shaft cudgel, and specks of will poured over the Macaque Chief, shining like the galaxy. The black wings trembled and retracted back into the monkey's body. The Macaque Chief was stunned and reached to touch his back, overjoyed. Yellowbrow laughed heartily. "You were chief under Sun Wukong. Now that he is dead, you need not wonder anymore. I am rebuilding the new Thunderclap Temple to save all from suffering. Why not stay here?" Reject youth become old. Yesterday, how the hell did so many Breaking Bad scenes become memes? The show's pretty serious. That's the way these things always go. Like, you know, finding humor in the serious. Seeing the Macaque Chief hesitate, Yellowbrow continued, "I know you have endured much hardship. To rank among the high, one must first toil among the low. You have already been low and toiled. Now join me, and my teachings will elevate you among the highest." The Macaque Chief scratched his head, seemingly tempted. Yellowbrow added, "In this world, the weak are often oppressed, whilst the strong act with impunity. The suffering you endured was ultimately due to a lack of power. Think about it. If you had the abilities of that monkey who wreaked such havoc in the Celestial Palace, it would have been others who would have suffered." Recalling the bitterness and hardships of the past years, the Macaque Chief couldn't help but shed tears. He quickly prostrated himself at the feet of the fat monk, kowtowing repeatedly. Yellowbrow laughed heartily, unfastened the sack at his waist, and placed the Macaque Chief inside. "Very well. I will teach you now," he said. I've seen the memes. To be fair, that's not a meme I'm as familiar with. Be a butcher, be a Buddha. I can't believe we're playing in fucking Yellowbrow's dollhouse. Like, look at him, he's fucking watching us like we're some fucking plaything. Communities can be weird. That's just the way it is when it comes to stuff like that. Some of the memes can get pretty good, though. Like, there's a really fucking good one, actually, of... it's a really good, well-edited video of Tuco Salamanca, but with the Infinity Stones from Avengers. It's just like... Oh, it's like him, like, picking one of the Infinity Stones up, like, with his knife and giving it a sniff, and he's like, yeah, fucking tight. Yeah, fucking blue, green, pink, I don't care. Just keep bringing me more of that. It's so good. And then, like, I think, like, Thanos does, like, I am inevitable speech, and Tuco just fucking goes off on one. We're pretty badass. Alright, now I don't really know what to do, so I'm gonna say, for now, I'm gonna list this as a different boss. I'm gonna call it Yellow Brow Miniature. Or Mini Brow. So we're gonna call this as a different boss for now, and see where we get, how we get on. I'm tempted to still have them both listed as separate. Come on, snap out of it, mate. Don't want some music playing, a bunch of sound effects, sped up. God, this is like, apart from maybe the opening boss, this might be the most cinematic one so far. Sorry, my phone's just going off. Fuck off! How did that break so quickly? Shoot, heal. Send out the fucking little army of goblins. What is with these cutscenes, man? Did those items get used or not? Got the double one. Oh, I need to get him out of the gold.
将气冲柱，不向身外去。
Right, an item to remove the shock. Burn state, it's not that one. Production, there's 4 Banes. There's a lot of might. Might be useful actually. I'll try that again. Oh, it's already on hand. Can I also use this might potion? I am putting everything into this. Might is not what I thought I was regaining there. This is so fucking tense, chat. This is like the longest boss fight I've done. Can you imagine if it fucks up now? At least I've got this sort of temporary sort of extra health bar. Woo-hoo-hoo! Fucking getting some. I've marked the first Yellow Brows defeated as well. Fucking first time. First try, son. We've burned a lot, but holy shit, our build is good. Is he gonna fall through the ice? Yeah, he's gonna fall through the ice.
嗯？这孽畜早先拐了我的宝贝下界，又借大圣之力把我的后天戴尔变成了销魂夺魄的血宝。 还化作我模样，假我之名诓来了许多旧仇，一心逞能报复。
大肚皮，我早该猜到是你。
恕罪，恕罪。
哼，管你一次我信，管你2次猪都不信。
我也不信，谁知这孽畜胆子这么大。 我本要亲自收他，不料两位施主先到，不能。你自是福大命大，而他年纪轻轻，竟如此了得。这回或许没看错人。
The right
莫
monkey.
讲这些不帮衬的话。你那黄眉小儿失足淹死是小，大师兄的东西若是丢了，再找寻起来就难了。
你那9齿钉耙，且借我用用。
Fishing up Wukong's relic. It's been a very ooh, there's some... The fucking performance mode is not great right now. I play performance rather than quality, and you can see some of the little dips as it tries to maintain the screen quality. This also the playback speed. Giant tentacle koi. No, it's not koi, is it? Whatever it is, it's weird as fuck. Very cool. Oh yeah, we're getting a end of chapter cutscene. The awesome art style. Actually, no, it's been different every time, hasn't it? Ugh. No shot that only 8 people are needed to carry that thing. Oh, nah. At least it's benevolent so far. Looks awful. Looks awful. Why must gods just be these horrible, opulent monstrosities? That's kind of cool concept though, of like the fucking cutting open its boils and it outpour pearls. Oh. Why does this make me uncomfortable? The way it eats is just, it's not it. Jesus, the greed of pearls. And this is where it turns out they kill it, trying to get the pearls. Yep. Holy fuck, this is so brutal. That might be one of the most disturbing cutscenes I've ever seen in a video game. Holy shit. It's just a fetid corpse on a beach.
"师兄此番下界，倒是去了好久。说人话。
这回我又赢了，金蝉子。
祸乱人心，道果为因。师兄如此执着输赢，可笑，可悲。
若不能赢，还长什么因果人心？
White Snow, Ice Cold concluded.
石猴不过自封齐天，那司庆童儿却敢自立宗庙，自封世尊。亏得你佛心坚韧，勇猛无惧，竟抵住了他的引诱。
Fuck yeah.
那些个星君魔将、高僧大能，一个个乱了性情，坏了道心，真是因为放不下心中的偶像。你一路迎霜冒雪，可曾嗅到使人痴心破灭的味道？
Hubris knows. Got a spark. And some will. Level 66. Ooh, a lot of items. Round in shape and radiant. Used for crafting weapons. Yep, that's to be expected. Armor crafting. More weapon craft. Just fucking all the good shit. Celestial medicines.
雪山大士舍全身求半计，故能证成佛果。不似这般，怎能当得鼻祖？天生圣人若不敬天，孤高自傲，任意妄为，那又何来四海升平，三界清净？
Can't believe it took us this long to finish chapter 3, by the way. Artwork is so good, man.
没人知道他究竟在想什么。
See all the guys I fought this tiger dragon.
北方有个真武，号荡魔天尊，昔年奉玉帝敕旨，剪发天下妖邪，龟蛇二将乃其左右侍从。 可惜如今，龟蛇不再能合行，真武徒剩虚名。
That was fully explored. Start the next chapter and then immediately finish. Rosy cheeks, grey hair. That was a pretty epic end to the chapter, to be fair. The stakes ramped up a lot. And that fight was like, oof. I'm glad it gave me healing in between certain bits, because yeah, Jesus Christ. That would have been rough otherwise. Still, pretty cool. 3 bosses in a row. Nuked all 3 of them without dying.
差事交了我们，你真是大造化！大个屁！这一路挑担磨尖，骨头都累折了。哎，你只快些走吧，休要误了我持久。我闻到 那妖婆有些个
Why
怪
do
癖，
why does he have an
杀
ass
劫
like
刺
that?
都要进补，每次进补必要成亲。有次夫人来此贺喜，挑了面宝镜做礼，名为照古镜。且慢，照古镜。我记得夫人时常念叨，言语间好生可亲。
Interesting start to the chapter though.
你听我说完后话。那妖婆拿镜子，
Looks like we're getting sort of more foresty mountain again, which is cool. It's an environment I like.
身就把镜子扔了。夫人因此生了闷气，便不再亲自做梦了。捣鼓可没完。
We'll see what we can craft and stuff, and then I think we'll end it there.
谁在里面？好大胆！不然的河里也敢动。 这年头，我在哪里都没个亲家。哪里来的女菩萨？快下来说话！这就走了？害羞什么呀？
I need to get to the save point, but yeah. Can't believe that we unlocked that. One spring, Wushan Lesser Guai. One spring, the Webbed Ridge hosted a grand banquet to mark the blossoming of the flowers. A young Guai from Mount Wushan, having presented the gift, saw the ladies chatting and laughing at the feast and decided to join the other Guais in the cave for drinks and merriment. A few cups in, the Guais began to jest with each other. A pig Guai remarked, "I'd rather live in this rich hollow of yours with banquets for every season and festival. Back in our place, the lady is too strict to allow fun." A proud insect Guai responded, "Our ladies in the cave often host banquets to keep the mistress company. We may not compare to the halls of the celestial court, but our second lady has some business in the mortal world, so we're not short on silver. It's tough, though. If she didn't find ways to bring in money, we wouldn't have made it this far." Another pig Guai added, "Beautiful and elegant to your ladies. I wonder which celestial mountain is fortunate enough to be where they might start their new families." The insect Guai laughed. "Our ladies can't leave this place. The businesses outside are managed by carefully chosen people. Since we only take bridegrooms who marry into the family, the talented ones do not want to come, and the ladies don't fancy those who do. Look over there, those 4 scorpions. Their family is in decline, and their descendants are unworthy. Only one is somewhat acceptable, but not one of our ladies would marry him. Whoever gets unlucky will marry him on a fateful day, so they say." The Guais laughed heartily, enjoying themselves, when suddenly there was a shout. "Oh no, the ladies are quarrelling!" The panting pig Guai in charge ran over shouting, "The mistress in the cave has lost her mind. She got into a fight with our lady over a few words from a maid, and even smashed the very gift that was brought." The Guais were all startled. The clever ones quickly wrapped some food in lotus leaves and handed it to the pig Guais an apology. "Next time, we'll make sure there's no misunderstanding. Sorry for spoiling the fun." All right. The pig Guais took their food and hurriedly following the steward out, asking, "What exactly happened?" "Who knows? It's all too odd. Even every time every time we come, there's a commotion. I've heard the mistress is always quite muddle-headed." I completely fucked the voices there. There were too many. That's what I'm blaming. Moderate damage bonus for a short time after casting a spell. Focus points can be charged up to 4 within a ring of fire. Then dodge invincibility duration. Ooh. Red eyes. We got a new one. Oh, wait. The enemy slightly increases attack for a long duration. I like the idea. I might actually take that. Good for just normal shit, you know? Oh god, we've got all the Yagwai Kings to read as well. Yellow Brat. Oh my god! In the west, on the peak of Mount Lingshan, two men sat facing each other. Clouds billowed and the air crackled with tension. The young monk looked to the sky and then pressed his palms together and bowed to another monk with brows yellow. Our masters are all here, brother. Are you ready? The yellow-browed monk smiled and returned the bow. I have been ready for some time. The Yolambana assembly, held once every 500 years, had come to the stage for a debate of graduating disciples. The young monk raised his hand, signaling his brother to ask the first question. Tell me, brother, said the yellow-browed monk, what is the meaning of life? To seek truth, replied the young monk. And what is truth? The way all things move, the primary law of the universe. The yellow-browed monk said nothing, but brought out a flower, its petals first drooping, gradually unfurled in glorious bloom. Gazing at the flower, he said, Observe it. By following its nature, it undergoes such wondrous changes. He then gently sniffed the flower and said, Every flower that blooms releases a unique fragrance. This is the essence of its life, bursting forth for its own propagation. I don't know why I've decided to do this voice. I guess because he's a big guy and I'm just like, blah, 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 what I feel there. Just like puffing out my cheeks while I talk. Fluttered through it. Feel such a moment to the fullest. That is bliss. The young monk shook his head. A moment's pleasure leads to an eternity of pain. One will be trapped in the cycle, never at peace. The yellow-brown monk said, On my recent journey down the mountain, I saw parents who, driven by hunger, exchanged their children for food. It's got very Richard Nixon all of a sudden. Futurama Richard Nixon all of a sudden. I am not a crook. Exchanged their children for food. I saw dissolute sons of wealthy families who, consumed by lust, brought ruin to the moral order, with a bit of Mason Verger chucked in there, you know. The young monk frowned, looking at his senior brother. The yellow-brown monk continued, I saw learned scholars who, craving glory, suppressed the dissents. I saw great generals who, thirsting for gain, massacred entire clans. The monk remained unshaken. He said evenly, Brother, do you not see? Those parents who traded their children for a meal will regret it all their lives. Those dissolute sons, living without restraint, died in an instant with their joy. The scholars who suppressed dissent, once they fell from power, were reviled by all. The generals who loved slaughter, they could never rest easy, undone by their own sins. The yellow-brown monk retorted, Nonsense. The young monk was slightly taken aback. Nonsense? Their struggle, their joy, their determination, and their pleasure, their endless cycle of sorrows and ecstasy never ceased and never sated. And said the yellow-brown monk, and this is the very source of the boundless vitality across the three realms. How then should it not be the true meaning of all life? And those who set themselves up as false idols? Given time, their pretensions are always unmasked. They become a joke in nursery rhymes and a laughingstock in the pages of history. Brother, why do you praise the suffering of karmic cycles as you spun the truth of liberation and enlightenment? Oh wait, no. That's the... I've got these the wrong way around. The yellow-brown monk said, Brother, without joy and sorrow, what is there to enlighten? The young monk said, Where lies enlightenment? It is but suffering, plain and clear. I was reading each paragraph as a different speaker each time, because why otherwise? The yellow-brown monk bellowed, In pain one finds revel, and in revel pain. Without both there is no redemption. Keeper of the New West. Celestial Cult often favoured guise of plants and trees in the selection of the keepers. The Keeper of the New West, however, was renowned for being feathered deity of the wind. This keeper, unlike others, cared not for the tending the soil or sowing seeds. Instead, he had a unique penchant for divination. Though he hailed from the west, chanting sutras was not his calling. His true talent lay in the ancient art of yarrow stalk divination, where he skillfully foretold fortunes and misfortunes. The New West was flanked by the Thorn Ridge to the east and the Seven Perils Mountain to the west, both treacherous places scarcely visited by travellers. Guarding this area, the keeper compelled every passer-by to have their fortune told. Under the guise of interpreting the divination, he would set up intricate traps. Travellers, eager to avoid misfortune, would unknowingly fall into the keeper's schemes. One day, a traveller passed through, and the keeper, as usual, insisted on reading his fortune. The reading revealed a bad omen. Terrified, the traveller begged the keeper for a solution. The keeper, feigning mystery, claimed to have a secret method to turn misfortune into fortune, but it required a hefty payment. Desperate and believing him, the traveller handed over all his money. The keeper then directed him to a narrow, winding path, instructing him to proceed quickly. Following the keeper's advice, the traveller safely crossed the ridge and the mountain. Observing this, the keeper laughed and said, "The art of divination lies not in the omens, but in the heart. Where the heart leads, there lies fortune or misfortune." The tale spread, leaving everyone amazed. From then on, those who passed through felt fortunate to have their fortunes told by the keeper. Whew, that was a lot to get through. Journey is shot, not obtained yet. We reject the call to arms. The call to adventure, not the call to arms. We reject the call to adventure and immediately return from whence we came. 540 will. Okay, yeah, pretty good. This feels too easy. But it wasn't. I thought that was going to be a thing, an enemy, but...
前面似是个有人烟的去处，瞧一瞧。这鬼地方哪里还有人住？只剩下不济事的妖怪变着法子欺我们。
God, this guy's a bit judgmental, isn't he?
只说到这儿来，可你瞧瞧，虫儿也欺人呢。
Lots of things to harvest, though. There's an eerie calm just now. The calm before the storm, perhaps? Village of Langji. Langji.
这里还和从前一样。
I think XI is pronounced Zhe. Langji. Oh, we got a new lesser guy to read about. Finally back to headphones, Judgy McJudgerson. Very much so. What have we got? Puppet Spider. Not too much. Long ago, a woodcutter lived deep in the hills. One day he went down to the market fair and saw a puppet show. He loved it and yearned to see it again. One day as he cut wood, he heard shouts of glee in the mountains. He followed the sound and saw a mob of yaoguais, reveling together. Despite his fear, curiosity urged him to climb a rock and watch from afar. The guais were gathered in a circle, watching an acrobatic show. Too far to see well, the woodcutter could only discern a red-clad guai whirling twin blades and dazzling spins and flips. Entranced, the woodcutter crept closer. He saw the acrobatic guai had legs tied behind his back, strings dangling from his feet. In a flash, he knew it was a puppetry trick. He climbed a large tree for a clearer view. The guai had an ugly, comical face. To the woodcutter, the spectacle was even more amusing than the finest plays at the market fair. He watched, spellbound. A chill on his neck jolted him out of the reverie. Reaching up to the check, he found his fingers coated in green spittle. Looking up in horror, he was greeted by a myriad of eyes staring down at him. There, in the treetop, dangled a violet spider, its legs threaded with silk, tugging the distant puppet guai to and fro. The woodcutter yelped and fell from the tree. At that, the spider paused, and the gathering of yaguais turned as one to glare at him. Stricken with terror, the woodcutter fled, and upon returning home fell gravely ill. No remedy could ease his suffering. He wasted away and soon died. Jesus. It's never an easy time. It's just all suffering, all the time. Ah, invisibles. I don't fucking think so. Yeah, welcome back, Brennan. Oh, a fucking insect, man. Oh. We've got two new lesser guys to read. Oh, it's gonna be so. I might just read all of them when we get to the next checkpoint. I think because it's a lot. It's just gonna keep interrupting us otherwise. I wanna try and just get to the checkpoint. Oh, yep, that was to be expected. Next ad break. Fucking hell. Snooze that shit. Has it really been 3 hours? It's like playing Fly Night again. Just insect enemies everywhere. Where's the poison remedy? There's a chest. Why are you ditching me? I'm not ditching you, mate. It's just introducing all the new guys for us. Maybe we'll read them at the start of the next stream, actually, because it's a lot. Oh, Jesus. What happens now? Where do we respawn? Presumably just back at the fucking previous point, at the place where we got out the crate. Yeah, it's like the all the way back up here. God damn it, man. This is brutal. I got absolutely mobbed. What happens if we take the left path? Fuck off. We're getting absolutely called out here. I'm glad I went this way this time round because it's just it's literally just a chest and that's it. Goddamn ambush. exploding spiders. That must have been what absolutely fucking murked me last time. Oh!
这里风俗不好，咱还得自备茶的。
Surely that's the last of them. Yeah. How can I open this chest in peace? I would have been more prepared for those spiders if I'd done this little bit first. That's on me, I guess. I'm trying my best to snooze through these ad breaks, but I mean, pre-roll's going to go disappear in 2 minutes as well. I apologize in advance, Brannon, if you get caught by an ad right as I'm ending this.
我们出家人得一步就进一步，莫急呀。
It's this way.
什么七朝一样山？我老朱倒要看看。嘘。
There's a lot more. There's a lot of enemies in this act already. Just like large numbers of them. You know, just in general. But now at least we get the victor goes the spoils. Ooh. Significant items. The game is handing out the good shit. Upon use, massive increased attack, critical hit. It's just a legendary. Huge. That's like last boss kind of huge, though. You know. Getting some good stuff from these chests, man. Which can only mean the game's going to get fucking appalling as we go. Ow. I knew he was there as well, because we got hit by him last time. Know that there's feels like a good use of this maybe not. I'm not ditching you. He just says that every time I sprint. Like, keep up, old man. Oh, fuck's sakes.
做破你的头！
Honestly, I'm surprised that wasn't just an enemy. You know. This is I really like the fucking environment that we're in, though. Very cool. I like it's. Oh, look at that! It's awakened the path. The path is unlocked to us. I can now finally do all the cool shit in the menus. Before I go through that door.
贤侄，这有快跑！
We get a spark as well for our efforts. Finally, we can offer the incense. Jesus Christ. Rough times have been had. Alright, rest. Let's get healed up. Alright. Store. Sell. Unreal. Store. Buy. I've got 109,000. Insane. Barely even registers. So I've stopped been buying anything, you know? I've still got 77,000 left after buying the entire shop, you know? Craft armor. Can't craft a weapon yet. What have we got? Ooh, Golden Mask of Fury. Let me guess. I can craft the full Fury set. Upon successive hits from spirit skills, grants massive focus upon reverting. Interesting. Kinda like that. Kinda like all of this. I think I'll do the chest piece as well. It's just a significant defense increase. Yeah, even on its own, these two add 23 on their own. And I wouldn't get the 4 bonus, so yeah. Makes more sense to make this one. So I can't craft weapons yet. 2 gold tree cores missing. There's that as an option. I guess I could upgrade this until Starlight Cloud Bit and Antler. Like, these are presumably very unique items, so... Both move a light attack combo star for what one increasing attack range and damage. Which one's punishing downpour again? Martial Arts Foundation, sex. Oh, it's here. Successful hits for the first one was light attack. I should really be learning these martial arts. There's no point me crafting this yet because I don't even have Punishing Downpour. So, you know. Yet, that is. Ooh, that's a hell of a... Let me just use this again. So yeah, if I go craft weapon. So I do get a damage buff, I guess. I mean, it just replaces it with... Fuck it, I mean, why not? We get a nice new staff, why not?
你别听外人笑你叔叔贪色，年轻。
Cool. Oh yeah, I keep earning all these, but none of them compare. I just really like the Wandering White. Can I upgrade him anymore, actually? Self-defense, cultivate spirits. Oh, I fucking can. Yes! Wandering White is fucked. That is just actual fuckboy now. No equipped effect. Ass. Interesting equip effect. If you just can't be arsed with any magic at all. That's an interesting one. We do like critical damage, so that's why I put some points into that. Plus I needed to spend them anyway. Right, let's go before the ad starts. We made some good fucking progress there. Oh, we finally finished the chapter. It only took how many parts? Don't even know. Oh, but I'm glad that's done. We get to do something a bit different. It's going to be poison and insects. Yippee, the poison swamp section of the game. Maybe it won't be. We'll see. Anywho, let's end the recording there.